morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to do that thing we do, where we look at the complete release schedule of the Pokemon trading card game. Although it does come with a caveat this time, and that is the other day I showed you a bunch of new EX boxes, and I showed you a bunch of EX special collections, and essentially these are all just reprints of cards with stamps on. There are a bunch that are coming, but we don't have straight release dates for them. They're looking to be retailer exclusives, but we don't have a list of retailers in which they're all going to be released. So I'm giving them to you here at the start and just saying, I've got videos, I'll link them in the description, but we're not going to be going through all of those in detail here for the reasons I've just outlined, but I will link videos in the description where you can find out more about those if you like. Lovely. So the next thing coming out is actually a pretty gosh darn big deal, because on this Friday, the 18th of July, we get the first batch of Black Bolt and White Flare. And this is the point where I need to remind you quickly that YouTube have updated their algorithms and such, so now likes and comments are so much more important than they used to be. Views don't really count without them, so please make sure you like and comment and are subscribed. It is so much more important than it used to be. But yeah, this Friday, Black Bolt and White Flare. But remember my usual thing I keep telling you here, this is a split set, which means White Flare is one set, and Black Bolt is a different set. So one of the things coming out this Friday are going to be the Elite Trainer boxes. But they are either Black Bolt or White Flare. You're not getting both in the same box. Some products you do, some you don't. I'll make it clear as we go through. So the Elite Trainer boxes are coming this Friday. And of course, remember, we've got both regular versions and Pokemon Center exclusive versions, which have to be bought on the Pokemon Center online. The difference between them is 2 extra packs, and you get yourself a second promo. Here is the contents of both of them. These are the regular ones, where you can just see what the dice and all look like. And then here are the promos. It is Thunderous for Black Bolt and Tornadus for White Flare. And again, you get the regular version in each of them, and then you get the stamped version just in the Pokemon Center exclusive. That is very important. Also coming out on Friday for Black Bolt and White Flare, we have the binder collections, which are again split into either Black Bolt or White Flare, and they're a little more expensive because you get an actual binder in them. 5 packs and a binder. Cool. We're also getting the poster collection. Now, this gets you 2 Black Bolt and 2 White Flare. This is not a split product. And you also get a poster and promos of Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. But they're actually just the regular cards from the set. They're going to have a different holo pattern or something like that. But it's not that exciting, I'm sorry. And then finally on Friday, we also get the mini tins. 2 packs and a sticker and an art card. You know the deal. The mini tins are meh. I'm not a huge fan of mini tins, but it's still going to have Black Bolt and White Flare, 1 pack of each, I think is important to point out. And also, they're a nice cheap way to get some packs. So yeah, cool. Go for it. Best value on Friday before, as I've told you, is the poster collection. That is the cheapest way to get packs in the first run. Now, on August the 1st, we get our second run of Black Bolt and White Flare, including the Victini Illustration Collection. 2 packs of Black Bolt, 2 packs of White Flare. But you get yourself your Pokeball Victini, your Illustration Rare Victini, and your Jumbo. It's going to be a very cool product. People are going to love it. And then your tech sticker collections, which are again split between Black Bolt and White Flare. 3 packs and tech stickers, big sturdy stickers to put on iPad, laptop, etc. Along with a promo, which is either Gothitelle or it is Reuniclus. Black Bolt is Reuniclus, White Flare is Gothitelle. Cool. Lovely. Now on August the 9th, we get the Venusaur and Blastoise EX Premium Collection. This is the one I'm going to show you in this video because we've got a strict release date for it. And it's one that I think a lot of people are going to be interested in. But again, we are just talking regular cards with stamps. So this is a kind of product where I would wait for it to go on sale personally. That's my theory with it. Like I said, there are a bunch other of these kind of products coming. I put the link in the description where you can find out more about them, because they're retailer exclusive and they don't have promo cards, really just stamped cards, and it's better to deal with them in their own video. Now, moving forward to August the 22nd. Oh, we got something good on August the 22nd. It's the booster bundles for Black Bolt and White Flare. Now, what's really cool about these, it's just the best, cheapest way to get packs of Black Bolt and White Flare. These are again split, so it's either 6 packs of Black Bolt or 6 packs of White Flare, but it's just 6 packs for the price of 6 packs at $4.49 a pack. It's awesome. We love it. Huge fan of these. We have to wait a few weeks after the release of the set, but it is the cheapest, best way to buy packs. So, yes, you have to wait for these, but when you do, it's probably worth it, honestly. But also on the 22nd, you got something which I'm personally delighted about. It is the holiday calendar. I love the holiday calendar. Buy it every year. Hope they keep making it forever. Even if they did tease us by putting Mammothswine on the image here and not giving us a Mammothswine promo. But you can see here the content of it. It includes 2 illustration rares, Vanillish and Crabominable, both of which are stamped, and stamped Glaceon, along with Articuno, Eevee, Corrigal, Pikachu, and Delibird. Plus, you've got some stickers, couple of coins, 6 regular packs, and 7 fun packs, free card fun packs. They've added an extra pack here. It was 5 and 7, 5 regular, 7 fun. They've added an extra regular pack here in place of the Dangler, which I'm personally a fan of. And we got stamped illustration rares. I love this. There is a 100% chance I am picking this up. I am a huge fan. My recommendation, by the way, is actually doing it as it is supposed to be done. And that is to say, picking it up, saving it, and then opening 1 door a day from the 1st of December. That's my recommendation to you. Moving on to September the 5th, we've got Team Rocket tins. Cool. There's 3 of them. And they feature Team Rocket's Mewtwo, which, yes, is an alternate art of an existing card. Team Rocket's Nidoking, which, yes, is an existing card but an alternate art. And Team Rocket's Persian, which, yes, is an alternate art of an existing card. As always, we've got the landscape versions with 5 packs and the portrait versions where you can only see the first half of the card with 4 packs. Traditionally, it was portrait 4-pack tins for Europe, landscape 5-pack tins for the US. It's not as strict about that as it used to be, but these are cool. They're inessential. They're just alternate arts of existing cards, but they are alternate art. It also looks like the pack selection is going to be busted, although the pack selection is not guaranteed, but it looks like it's going to be in the 5-pack at least. 3 Destined Rivals, 2 Journey Together. Yeah, these look really, really good. I'm going to be picking some of these up. Now, on September the 26th, we get something we have been waiting for. One of the biggest products, which is coming around for the Pokemon TCG, the Prismatic Evolutions Premium Figure Collection. This is gonna be huge, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely huge. Now, first of all, you get a bunch of packs of Prismatic Evolutions. That alone is kind of awesome. You get yourself 11 packs. And then you also get yourself your model of Umbreon and Espeon, and your pin of Umbreon and Espeon, your sleeves of Umbreon and Espeon. But then you get yourself the cards. Full art promos of Umbreon and Espeon. Yeah, these are great. These are absolutely huge. People are going to be all over these, so make no mistake about it. This is going to be one of the biggest products, and I mean of the year. This is an absolutely gigantic product for which people are going to go crazy. You have been warned. But actually, that's not the only thing coming out on September the 26th. We've also got an entire new set, Mega Evolution. Yeah, apparently September the 26th is a redonkulous day. Now, obviously, we got ourselves a booster box. That's to be expected. But we then have the enhanced booster box, which remember is exactly the same as the regular, but it comes with a Bulbasaur promo. Even the Bulbasaur promo is just the regular illustration rare from the set, but with the set stamp on. Yeah, it's cool. And don't get me wrong, last time we had one of these, it was actually not as popular as people thought, especially the promo, but it's still another version of it. If it's like last time, they're only going to be in stores that actually hold events, and they're not going to have many, and the Pokemon Center Online. But they did go up for sale on the Pokemon Center Online and last a little while, so that is at least good news. We've then got Elite Trainer boxes featuring Mega Lucario and Mega Gardevoir, and then Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes featuring Mega Lucario and Gardevoir. Mega Gardevoir. Remember, the only difference here is, well, three differences. Firstly, the packaging. Secondly, 2 extra packs in the Pokemon Center exclusive. And thirdly, the promos. They are Riolu and Alakazam, and you get the regular promo in every Elite Trainer box, but the extra Pokemon Center stamped one only comes around in the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box. Alakazam for the Gardevoir one, Riolu for the Lucario. Awesome. We then have the booster bundle, 6 packs for the price of 6 packs. Only really good if you can't find anything else. The build and battle box, which is going to be for pre-releases. Now remember, pre-releases happen 2 weeks earlier. So those are the weekends of the 13th and 20th of September. And then the build and battle kits as a whole will be released on the 26th. And you get yourself a promo. We haven't yet seen the promos. 4 packs. And then some cards of which to make a functioning deck at a pre-release. We then have 3-pack blisters featuring Golduck and Psyduck, which are going to be ridiculously popular. Especially the Psyduck, because that's redonkulously playable. So get that one if you can, because it's going to be big. 1-pack blisters featuring Drifloon and Drifblim. These are also mechanically unique cards. They're just not very good. And we then get Check Lane blisters. We got 1-pack featuring Lycanroc and Wailmer. They're just reprints, but if they've got different holo, they're going to be at least interesting. And then featuring Meowscarada and Tyranitar, which are just reprints, but if they've got different holo, they will at least be interesting. Mega Evolution is gonna be a big set, and I am hyped. Plus, we've got that premium figure collection coming on the same day, which is going to be huge. This is a big release schedule this month, because we've got 2 full sets coming, plus a whole bunch of other stuff, but I've told you all about it now. So now it's over to you guys. What are you picking up? What are you skipping? Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then please do remember that with the new YouTube rules, likes and comments are so much more important than before. So if you like my videos, please, please, please leave a comment and a like. It makes a huge difference now, way more than it did in the past. And make sure you're subscribed, because that also makes a much bigger difference now. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.